Good afternoon, everyone. It is Wednesday, February 11th, 2026. The Sarasota Transportation Disadvantage LCB meeting is called to order. We could all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Very nice. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. Thank you, everyone. All right, now it's everybody's favorite time. We're going to go around the table for introductions and confirm there's a quorum. Can you please give your name and your organization? That'd be great. If you're joining online, please introduce yourself after we've gone around the table. I will start. Hi, everyone. I'm Brett Gottschalk. I work for the Agency for Persons with Disabilities. And happy to be here. Alexander.
Alexandra Elmer Foley. I work for the Lighthouse Vision Loss Center, and I'm very happy to be here. Thank you.
Victoria Up the Grove at DOT. Emily Black at DOT.
We'll let Marcella introduce herself when she's back. So
Ellie DeForest FPO. Grace Sagowski FPO.
Seth Clayton, Breeze Transit.
Tamara Shells with Breeze Transit. Megan Kraft, Sarasota County Schools.
Tom Hagenbotham, Department of Health, Sarasota County.
Brenda Gordon, Agency for Healthcare Administration, Medicaid.
Nick Chiavini, also on keto.
right. We don't want anybody feel left out.
Maricela Morado with the Area Agency on Aging for Southwest Florida, representing the Department of Elder Affairs.
Right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, anyone online?
There's one person online.
Yes, good afternoon. Kim Finley Gore, Department of Children and Families, filling in for Alita Mujic, who can't be here today.
Thank you. Right, moving right on to the public comment. We are now opening the meeting for public comment, including comments on any agenda items. On the screen, you'll see 3 ways for public to provide input to the LCB. Those are through a comment card, an email, or post your comments on their website. All comments received will be shared with the committee members and made part of the public record. Kelly, do we have any comment cards?
No, we don't have any comment cards, and we need to confirm our quorum.
Are we quorum?
Yes.
Confirmed. Quorum is confirmed. Us committee members have done our part. Thank you. All right, now, yeah, right.
What?
Time for margaritas down the road. Now it's time for agenda item 4, which is the adoption of the minutes from the November 12, 2025 meeting. I'll now entertain a motion to adopt the minutes.
I'll make the motion to adopt the minutes.
All right, we got a second, so we got Marcella with the motion and then Alexandria with the second. Before we vote, any discussion on the minutes? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Seeing none, the adoption of the minutes is confirmed. All right. Next action item is 5A, approval of the Sarasota LCB bylaws. Nick will present on this item.
Yep, so annually the LCB has to pass its bylaws, and that's basically just establishes the structure and operational rules for this organization, and it's unchanged from previous iterations of the date. So just looking to approve that for this annual year.
So it sounds like the only thing that changes is a 5 to a 6 on the date. Does anybody have any questions for Nick before we bring it up for approval? All right, seeing none, I will entertain a motion for approval of the 2026 Sarasota LCB bylaws.
Brenda Gordon, motion.
Thank you, Brenda. Do we have a second? All right, thank you, Tom. I know we run any questions. If all those in favor, if we can vote by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Seeing none. Moving right along, we got the confirmation of the Sarasota LCB bylaws. Oh, we got plenty of room if you guys wanna come. We got open seats. But the Veteran Affairs team love to introduce themselves. I hate to leave people out on the introduction, so.
I'm there, I'm manager Sarasota County Family Services.
Hi, my name is Aretha Gibson. I'm the Veteran Outreach Coordinator for Veteran Services.
Thank you. You guys have not missed anything. We're just adopted minutes, so right in the nick of time. Moving on to 5B, the approval of the Sarasota LCB grievance policies. Nick, once again, will present on those.
Very similar to the bylaw, something that has to be adopted annually and also similar to the bylaws, the only change is 5 to a 6. There's the only thing edited is the date, and these procedures just provide a process for grievances and complaints.
Okay. Don't worry, those who are on the committee from last year, the next item's voting who will be on the committee. So this is just the bylaw, so we'll contain our excitement. Does anybody have any questions for Nick before we bring for approval? Seeing none, I will now entertain a motion to approve the Sarasota LCB 2026 grievance procedures.
Marshall Morado, motion to approve.
Come on, Megan, you have the green.
Second it.
All right, Megan Kraft with the second. Thank you. Although, I see we already went for discussion. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Seeing none, the motion carries. All right. We now have the 5C is the nomination, the approval of the Executive Evaluation and Grievance Committee. Last year, the committee consisted of Chair Commissioner Joe Nader, myself, Brett Gottschalk, Ms. Kimberly Reuter, Daryl Butler, Alita Majerick, and Marcelo Morado. So this is our time. If anybody who's not one of those names who is a member would like to be part of the committee, we can definitely add names, or somebody who was a part of it last year doesn't want to be. I think for a little content, we really don't have much for the grievance committee, as most grievances are handled with Breeze and never really make it to us. I feel like more of what the committee does is we assist with those yearly evaluations with ridership, making sure that riders are satisfied and bringing those up. So that tends to be the, for those who aren't on it, who may be interested, that tends to be the lion's share of what we do is once a year, call some riders and we kind of split that amongst the group and just provide some customer, see how they're enjoying Breeze services. So.
Feel incomplete on. Yeah. So.
Perfect. We got Brenda Gordon being added on. Does anybody not who is on it from last year not want to be on it?
You can take my place.
What's that?
She can take my place.
Would you? Okay, perfect. Okay.
Perfect.
Carl doesn't get that one.
What's that? Daryl doesn't get that option. He's sitting here and he's going, but yeah, absolutely. So I know Daryl. Okay, and we got Alexandria would like to join. There's not a cap. We could all, where you go, there is, I think we have minimums, but not maximums. So absolutely. So I'm gonna try to read all the names of who are up for nomination the best I can. So obviously Commissioner Nader, he's just on it. So he'd be voting for 2026 committee, the Executive Evaluation Grievance Committee. We have on the floor now for myself, Brett Gottschalk, Kimberly Reuter, Brenda Gordon, Alita Majerick, Marcella Morado, and Alexandria Elman Foley. I think that was 6. So I'm bringing a motion to approve those individuals stated for the committee. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Tom is seconding. That's good, because then you go, we don't want your strike while the iron's hot. Perfect. So I have a motion, I have a second. All those in favor of adopting the 2026 Executive Evaluation Grievance Committee as previously stated, say aye. Aye. All those not in favor, say nay. Seeing none, the motion carries. Thank you, Daryl, for all your years on the committee. And thank you, Brenda and Alexandria, for joining. Welcome aboard.
Hey, Brent,
Yes.
did you make the first motion?
I did.
Oh, you did. Okay, sweet. Thank you. You missed that.
I was naming the names and I just struck while the iron was hot.
Oh,
That's
okay.
okay.
He really did, he tried to get in there really fast.
Yes, so. All right. That is, the last action item is 5D, the annual operating report, and Seth Kling from Breeze Transport will present.
Yeah, I don't think you have any slides for this.
No, so this is just a signature at this point. Everybody's turned their stuff in, it's gone through the TD commission. They reviewed it, said it was good to go. So now it's just back to you guys for approval and the chair's signature.
Okay. Any questions for Seth? Seeing none, do we have a motion to approve the annual operating report? As spoken on by Seth. Thank you, Alexandria. We have a second. Thank you, Victoria. All those in favor of adopting the AOR for 2026, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Seeing none, the motion carries. Perfecto. All right, we now move, thank you all for your help, but those are the last of the action items. We're now moving to the next agenda item, which is presentations. The Community Transportation Coordinator report, starting with 6A. Breeze's Transit Quarterly Report. Seth will present on this item.
Okay, so the CF Key Trolley, again, one of our most productive fixed routes. This last year, you know that we extended it to downtown. About 300,000 trips this year so far. In the last fiscal year, 50,000 of those originated in the downtown area going to the Key. So marked as a success on that one. We have seen a small drop in our ridership, and that's going to come down from mostly people that aren't returning. We've had very few visitors coming back this year, asking for eligibility, but we're staying pretty consistent at about 20% of the trips that we're providing are TD trips. Our on-demand service, we're still strong. We've become stable on our ridership at this point. We haven't exceeded or gone over that 40,000 mark. We're hanging about 35,000. We're a little higher than last year. We've done 1,500 trips last quarter into Manatee County. And there's been a change in our Breeze Plus service. It's ongoing right now. MTM is an outgoing provider. We're bringing in via our current on-demand provider to provide those paratransit trips. So we're doing a little more commingling where we have ADA passengers riding with general public, the general public riding with TD. So it's not, you get a little more efficiency out of it. Things go a little bit easier. It stayed consistent for the last quarter. This time last year, it only rose a little bit over that what it was. So airport is going down. The number of trips is going up, and the number of riders that do it is still going down. We've seen continual drops for like the last year and a half of individuals that are using the airport as a transfer swap between us and MCAT. And that is it for me.
It's a question, Seth. I know the Manatee meeting, it sounds like they're down about like 15 drivers.
Who is?
MCAT, I'm just wondering how many open positions?
For fixed route?
Or just in general for drivers?
I think we're at like 95%. We only need like 2 or 3 more
Oh, wow.
drivers.
Nice.
And we are in that transition from MTM to VIA. So we're actually transitioning drivers from MTM to VIA. And some of them are making that transfer, some are choosing not to. So it'll be a fun 90 days.
Excellent. That's great. So it doesn't sound like you've had on any of the fixed routes have to like slow routes down, or I know they said they had to look at some of their less popular routes and look to maybe consolidate.
We have not yet.
Perfect. Anybody else have questions for Seth?
I have a question. I know in other transportation meetings, we get provided the unmet needs or at least a description or an idea of what those are. Do you track those, like any unmet need trips as a result?
So we have not turned back any trips.
Oh, then perfect. So then you wouldn't track, okay. And then, and I don't know if, and I know we already voted on the prior item and you spoke about the decline, but I just wanted to, I saw the decline in ridership, but I also noticed that the revenue increased. Is that because costs went up and so regardless of the riders not returning, but the cost is still maintaining the.
From the AOR.
Yes.
So on the AOR, that also included a fare change that we made. So there was a fare change in that last year that increased that revenue.
Okay. And then my last question is, in a prior meeting, I think it was in November, there was a concern raised on accessibility. I think it was the Lighthouse Vision Loss Center about drop-off difficulties. Did that get resolved?
That's a good question for Alexander.
Yeah, it's been addressed.
Okay,
Oh, good.
I just wanted to make sure. Okay, thank you.
That was a TD riders. So it's been addressed.
Thank you for holding us accountable for yourself.
Did you see the fire? She had our feet in it.
Yes. Anyone else for Mr. Seth? Seeing none, moving right along to Victoria up the Grove for the FDOT report.
All I have today is our grant, our FTA grants were due September, it's not September, December 12th, and we got 40 applications for those. 5339, 5310, 5311. In this area, we got applications for Breeze. I don't know if Easter Seals, Southwest Florida falls in y'all's area or not, because I know that they were in the middle of trying to get a CTC agreement to be able to do both, because right now they're with Manatee, but I included them just in case. And Sunnyside Properties, I don't know if you guys have heard of them, for 5310. We haven't made any decisions yet on any of that, or we're in the process of reviewing those grants as we speak. And then the only other thing I had was that we have a triennial review coming for Sarasota County.
Don't point at us.
It's just a warning, just another reminder. March 24th. So we will have that March. It's okay. MCAT is in April. So all right, they're together. And that is all I have today. Oh, this is Emily Black. She is just attending as kind of exposure. She'll be doing my position, but for a couple other counties, she replaced Stacy. So all the LCBs she can get to see how they run.
And you're gonna have to rate them.
Yeah, I find her favorite.
Actually, a review on Yelp.
Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. It's Shiviani, that's how you spell it. All right, well, thank you. Any questions for Victoria? Seeing none, moving right on to the MPO report by Mr. Shiviani. Right, is that correct? Chiaviani. Oh, Shiviani, they won't know who it is.
Yeah. I thought you were making a joke.
I thought that's
I
what
was
it
like,
was.
oh, yeah.
Shiviani. Close.
Yeah, as far as the MPO goes, we're kicking off our regional transit feasibility study later this week. I think I brought that on to you as a concept at the last meeting. So we're gonna be looking at, growth patterns and basically just charting a path forward for transit, looking at it from a regional perspective and taking in a lot of exciting things that are going on with the transit signal priority project and potential water ferry service. And we certainly want TD to be kind of a part of that scope. So out for that, out. And other than that, just warm welcome to our new office. We've had a lot of new staff hired as well, like Megan, Jane, our director, Dave Hutchinson recently retired, so Ryan Brown's the new director. And yeah, that's about it for the MPO.
What about Kelly?
Yeah.
Oh, and Kelly, sorry. She seems like she's been here so long already.
Yeah.
She's new to us. Welcome, Kelly. Thank you for the emails.
You're very welcome. Yeah, there's a face after.
Yes. So, any questions for Nick? Where's this water ferry potentially going?
Yeah, we're sorry.
I was just looking at Sarasota's talking about it, and then, you know, the Bradenton one, it's always up for discussion and maybe, you know, thinking about how to expand it.
Very good. Well, so we really flew through this, so that's pretty good. It's everybody's second favorite time where we do the once around the table. To where if you have any highlights from your agency or anything exciting going on, please feel free to share. And we're gonna start with Miss Alexandria.
No, please don't start me. Can you go the other way?
Yes, we can.
No, I have to.
Okay. Brenda, we'll go.
No updates.
Thank you.
I'll bite. So we do have a lot of changes going on right now, especially with our TV program. In terms of who's providing it, the kind of service that they're going to get, the abilities that they're going to have. It's gonna be a lot easier to start making reservations. People that use the Breeze Plus service can start using the on-demand app shortly. They'll not be selling tickets anymore. So if an agency buys tickets from us, we don't sell tickets anymore. Your people that do have tickets in their physical possession can bring it to us, and we will put credits on their account for them. The apps, tickets, provider change. Is there anything else? No, I think that's it. That should be good.
When do you anticipate the app will be live?
The app is live technically now. We've done a select group of people that are starting with it. We started 2 weeks ago. We're transitioning to a new provider. We get more and more every week. And then April 1st, everything should be up and going. And then we'll come back again another quarter or so with a upgraded app and the experience there, because that will do a lot more for us, and it ties a whole lot more together. So this year's gonna be a lot of opportunities for the TV side. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, mobile.
Go
Yeah,
for it.
so we are hoping to launch a mobile fare payment system looking at May 1st. That's a little ambitious, but we might be able to do it by then. So that will be a much anticipated service.
Do you guys mind at the June meeting? I mean, nothing, if it just kind of make sure give us updates on those. That's kind of, it's exciting. So just, I mean, just to fill us in, and if it's going, if there's any.
We have varying degrees of excitement. I think.
Depends on the day and the time.
Hey, I have a question. So you mentioned, you can bring the tickets back to us. You're gonna send somebody to send a van, you're gonna send, how am I gonna get my clients to get the tickets?
They can mail them to us. All I need to know is that I need to have the phone number associated with their account.
Okay,
If I don't have the right phone number, I am not going to be able to put it on their account.
okay.
So like a agency that buys them in bulk, we gotta figure something out, because I
Right.
can't put credits on 75 different accounts with that one person.
So I guess that's where I'll have to talk to you about that, because we have a big stack of them. We
Yes,
give
you
them
do.
to our students.
Yeah, thank you.
You'll get to decide which ones you like best. I mean, wow, this is,
Which ones need to work more?
yeah. Anything else for Seth?
Yes, well, not for Seth, but February 21st, we're having the homeless veteran stand down at our building at 2200 Ringland Boulevard.
Excellent.
What is it?
Homeless veteran stand down.
What happens there?
Yeah.
So dental screenings, mammograms, they also do like the court cases. So that if you have fines and you can't get your license reinstated, they'll be doing that during that time as well. They give a lot of surplus stuff away. It's run by JFCS. We're just hosting it for them. But it'll be a good time.
What's the date again?
February the 21st, so not this Saturday, the following Saturday.
And what's the address again?
2200 Ringland Boulevard.
Yeah.
From 9 AM to 1 PM.
Oh, she said, well,
I said it,
Okay.
doesn't have to.
she's outreach. She's
Anything else? Daryl's quick to push you on, you guys, please.
she's outreach, so.
Well, I have something else, but that's not till June, but June the 13th, we're gonna have Female Veterans Day in the same location. So if you have some female vets you'd like to send our way, same hours, we'll be giving some education, training, some snacks, coffee hour, benefit seminar.
Would you by chance have like any like flyers that maybe if you email to the
Yes.
board that they could you, I hate to put Kelly on the spot, could distribute to the group?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that would be possible.
That'd be, that'd
Yeah,
be
that'd
great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of veteran services with you.
For the area agency, we're hosting our first Waves of Compassion. It's a way to honor volunteers that are either seniors, older adults, or adults with disabilities themselves and doing volunteer work in the community. Or it's regardless of age, they are doing community or volunteer work to serve older adults or adults with disabilities. That event is on February 27th. We received a lot of nominations, some from Sarasota County. If you didn't know, we cover 7 counties. Sarasota County is one of them. And an elite award is going to a Sarasota County volunteer. So we are selling tickets for $50 and it'll be here, hosted this year here in Sarasota at the Plantation. I do not have the address. I'm not as prepared as you would know it by memory. But it will be here in Sarasota and I'm happy to share the information with Kelly if she can distribute it.
Can you send it to us too? We'll put it on our e-board.
Yes, definitely. So we have that event that's on February 27th at 10 a.m. And then we are also hosting virtual sessions for a work group for caregivers. So if y'all know of any caregivers that need just that extra support and guidance, we have Powerful Tools for Caregivers that starts on February 24th. And this is an evidence-based workshop, so it does have to go for 6 weeks. So we keep it for 6 weeks consecutively. And I can also share that information. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Everything from us. All right, so I thought about what we had. So we have started raising money for what we're calling our mobile education center. So we serve 5 counties. We serve Sarasota, Manatee, Charlotte, DeSoto, and Highland. So it's really for I hate to say this, far-flung counties because our center is right by the airport. So it's hard for people from Charlotte and DeSoto and Highlands especially to get to us. So we have put money, we've asked for an LBR from the state. We'll see if we get it, who knows? And then this looks like it'll be sort of, remember when the libraries used to drive around with the buses?
Yeah, yeah.
So this will be an education center. We'll also have our products that we sell in there, you know, magnifiers, low tech and high tech devices for people with vision loss. We'll have a little classroom in there. And we'll also be signing people up for services if they want. And we'll be out every single day, mostly in our rural communities. Libraries, all the libraries in Sarasota County have asked us to do this, senior friendship centers, et cetera. So we figure we finally get off our proverbial butts and get this rolling. So we really, fingers crossed, we get the LBR, and even if we don't, we'll get a smaller bus, but this is our plan, because we have to get to all of our clients out in DeSoto, Highlands, and Charlotte. And this will mitigate the transportation problem that we have in between counties, so.
Awesome.
So,
Fingers
fingers crossed.
crossed, right? Yeah. Hopefully in June, maybe we get a positive update.
Yes, hopefully, well, you know, he can veto until like the 30th, so we'll see. We'll see.
Yes, the pen can swing heavy,
Yes,
you know?
exactly.
All right, well, thank you, everyone. Nothing on my end, but next meeting is also, we have to do our annual workshop. So from 1 to 1:30, roughly will be the 2026 workshop, and then followed by a regular meeting starting at 1:30. So as members, it would be great if we can have everything held here. Welcome to the new office, where they're going. So, yes, sir.
One thing I'm not sure if the board wants to discuss the evaluation. It's coming up soon. Nick, I don't know if you guys have set up, thought about a date. as to when you're gonna do the evaluation, but it may be before the next meeting, so I don't know, if I'll discuss that now or then.
Yeah, I'll send it.
For those who just got on the evaluation board, we're gonna put you to work. We don't say that in the beginning. You get volunteers first and then, so more to come on that. But yeah, other than that, our next meeting is June 30th. Hope to see you all at 1 o'clock for the workshop with the meeting to follow at 1:30.
June 3rd, right?
June 3rd, June 3rd, 6/3/26.
I was like, I have it on my calendar for
Alright.
June.
It's not the fastest ever, but we got out in a half hour. It is 1:30.
Warm or whatever.
Yeah.